on the sentiments that you're saying, because this has been a debate, whether there is a tax increase or it's purely tax administration.
Yeah, that is what I want to go into.
But I wanted to hear from his view as well, because I know you'll vouch for it.
I wanted to wrap, the philosophy around the finance bill so that we can debate the implementation in terms of the content of the finance bill later on, which is something Brother Makali was already plunging into.
Okay.
And I want to thank him. It's usually a very objective and I think the most underutilized member of parliament on our Azimio side. I can tell you this with greatest respect. I usually say he should be the one in charge of some places. Yeah. He knows when to play politics.
With Azimio.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it's still
when to be real.
latching on Azimio
So what did we also look at? We said a lot of taxes, there is room for them not being mainstreamed. So how can we make tax administration more efficient so that we don't increase taxes for the people who are already burdened, but we still get the revenue which enables people to run the country, enables the government to run the country. And so that is the philosophy which undergirded us. And so if you have that context, then you will see the proposals being made around phone. You will see the proposals being made in the finance bill to delete things like goods purchased for direct and exclusive use of affordable housing. Why are we deleting them? Those are the things that now people need to question. You will see proposals like, once the tax appeal tribunal has made a decision, Honorable Mungatana, we are going to a situation where if you need any stay and you are appealing, then approach the appellate court in the manner we do under 5(2)(b) in the Court of Appeal. Why? Because the current law currently says that so long as you file a notice of appeal at each level, and you can appeal from the tax tribunal up to the Supreme Court, you cannot pay taxes. It operates as an automatic stay against payment. And you remember when we were doing public participation, Makali, I asked Kenya Revenue Authority, how many cases do we have in the High Court, the first level of appeal? How many in the Court of Appeal? How many in the Supreme Court? And you get a number of cases, and then I asked the question, how much money is automatically held just because of the pendency of those? It's over 59 billion. So you'll get proposals like, how do we clear these things? Therefore, I would want to discuss with you in greater detail later. But the major thing, let me tell you, currently, within the East African community, people are importing funds through Tanzania and Uganda. You know why? Because the import levies and duties we impose at the level of entry is too high. So they would rather import through Tanzania, Uganda, than they come. The consequence is that we are losing money. The consequence is that we have very few funds over which taxes are paid. The majority of them are not paid. And so we agreed, let us collapse this taxes and levies so that we are equal to the East African community states. But they were saying, how do we deal with these others coming? That is where they were talking about paying at activation.
All right.
And we interrogated it.
Thank you.
We did not agree. They said they'll refine it. So that part we said we would remove. And so when you look at the content of the finance bill, there is no express increase of any level of taxes. I will explain later the issue of zero rating and exempt. But we are saying, how can we be more
Allow me to butt in.
How can we stream everybody to pay?
So the